guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is TAKARAONEA, or you can call me Teeks. It is whichever one you would prefer to call me. And today is a vlog. I guess we're gonna say this is kind of like my life as an entrepreneur. We're kind of switching it around. I got life as a fashion designer, life as an entrepreneur, or we could just say this is a quick video on just showing you guys the background of what I do for Timeless Takara. So if you haven't been keeping up with me on my channel here, or on my Instagram, or on my personal Instagram account, I recently just launched a vintage thrift shop named Timeless Takara. And as you guys know here, if you've been an OG on my channel, I've been doing thrift hauls and vintage shopping for ever since I started YouTube. That's always been my thing, and I've always asked you guys, you guys always ask me where I get my clothing from, where I get my pieces from, and it's mostly always been from thrift stores, vintage stores, estate sales and stuff like that. Like, I love going thrifting. I love finding unique pieces that nobody else is wearing. That's always been my thing. And I have had a lot of people asking me, oh, are you ever gonna sell those pieces? Or you know, like, why don't I do like more hauls and stuff like that? Well, the thing is, I don't do a lot of hauls because I've never been the type of person who really shopped fast fashion a lot. Like, I love websites like Pretty Little Thing and websites like that, but I've never been somebody who just felt the need to keep up with all the trends. That's why a lot of the times you guys see me rocking the same pieces, or I'm getting pieces from the thrift store because I know people aren't gonna have it, and I find really cool ways to style them. So that is the reason why I started my vintage shop, Timeless Takara, because I'm really about sustainable fashion, as you guys know. I've never really been a fast fashion person. I mean, I wear it from here and there, but I've never been somebody to just rack up and go online shopping fast fashion. If you watch my channel, you would know that. So if you're not familiar with fast fashion, the reason why I don't really agree with fast fashion is because, you know, people who are creating those clothes are creating those clothes quick. The people that they hire, they barely pay any money. Those people are literally getting paid pennies to create clothes super fast for us so we can look trendy and on trend and stuff like that. But they're barely, the workers that they hire to create these fast fashion brands are literally getting paid nothing and are barely able to provide for their families. They're not getting any benefits. And I honestly, that's not something that I genuinely, that's not something that I support. So, as you guys know, I also am going to be launching a clothing brand eventually. But I wanted to start off with the vintage shop because this gives me a chance to kind of get to know you guys a little bit more. You guys to shop my style more before I actually launch my clothing brand. So I'll have my vintage shop, and then I'll eventually launch a clothing brand. But I definitely want to see how my vintage shop goes. I'm really excited, and I'm excited for you guys to be a part of the journey. I'm going to be documenting my process with the vintage shop, and I'm also still going to be documenting my process of doing my custom clothing as well, because when I do launch a clothing line, I kind of want to get it into you guys' head now with my vintage shop, that when I launch a clothing line, that it's not going to be fast fashion. And I want you guys to know that, because I feel like a lot of you guys are expecting for me to launch fast fashion clothing, something that's going to be, but I want my items to be high quality items that are, you know, things that you can keep in your closet for a long time. They're not just fast fashion pieces. That is basically why I started my vintage shop over on Timeless Takara, the Timeless Takara Instagram account and Facebook account. I actually have a Facebook like page. Basically, I'm going to be doing live IG and Facebook shopping parties over there where you can shop with me live, and it's a lot of fun. I've been getting a lot of great feedback from it. Everybody over on my IG and my Facebook have been enjoying it. I've been getting so much love and support, so many shares, retweets on Twitter. everybody has been giving me an overwhelming amount of support. So today I'm just gonna take you guys through my day of what I do for Timeless Takara and show you guys that if you want to start your own shop or own vintage shop, that it's easy. You can start with little to no money. Yeah, like I started my vintage shop with little to no money, and I made my first sale yesterday, which was Sunday, August the 18th, and I launched my site a week ago, a week from Sunday. So yeah, it's been about a week and a day since I launched Timeless Takara, and I just made my first sale, and I'm excited. I'm actually going to be shipping off the item today. I have to go to the store to get some stuff to package up her item, and I actually have to print off a thank you note that I want to include in the item. So I'm just going to show you guys how I do that today. Also, I'm going live today on Instagram, so I'll blog that a little bit on how I go live and how my shopping parties go. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys the Instagram before we get started. I'm supposed to be going live at 3, but I know that's not about to happen. So I'm just gonna have to go live at 6 because I still have to go to the post office. I still have to go to the post office, and I've been talking to people. You know, I usually kind of like get my day started by talking to people, talking about business stuff and such. This Monday has been starting off pretty slow, but it's alright. We're gonna get there. So we started off with my first 50 followers. I'm actually gonna put screenshots up here. We started off at the launch. The first day I said we were trying to hit 50 followers. When we hit 50 followers, we were going to do the first live party. So I think we hit the first 50 followers like the second day that I launched the Instagram account. Maybe like a few days after that, once we went live, we hit over 100 followers. So we did hit 100 followers once we went live. And then yesterday we just hit, which is a week from when I launched, we just hit 150 followers. So we've been getting some growth. Really all it takes is consistency, you guys. I've been consistently going live, and I've been just really engaging with people in the comments and posting my photos. I have been using IGTV as well to do my show everybody like styling on how to style the pieces from the shop, and I'm gonna do that every new arrival drop, and as well as yeah, just using IGTV to do my styling stuff and show everybody new arrival. So it's been working out pretty well, and I've been enjoying it. Yeah, so if you guys want to go check out the Instagram, you can check that out, and you can also go like the Facebook like page on Facebook as well. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of men that have been wanting to shop from my shop. I've gotten a lot of men in my life, so now I'm thinking that I'm going to do a men launch. I'm probably not gonna do their launch until like the 3rd week, or probably like, I don't know. I might not wait till the 3rd week. I'm definitely gonna go shopping for some men stuff, but it's gonna be an all men launch, like an all men new arrival launch, because they've been wanting pieces. So I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna get my men together too. Like I thought it was just my women, but my men have been coming at me. They've been attacking me. They ain't been attacking me, but so I have washed these items. This is the chair that I sent in during my live. I just have like some stuff hanging up, but I did wash these items last night for the shop, and I have the other 2 items over there from the shop as well. Let me move these shoes out of the way. This is just what I've been using to style because I'm not at home. But Miss Kiera, my first customer, she ordered the chain top. So we are going to ship this out to her today. It's washed, and what I'm going to start doing is saging my items as well. I actually have to find a sage brand that I want to incorporate into my brand. So if you guys know any if you guys know any good small businesses or any businesses that sell sage that you think should be a part, that would maybe match back with my brand, that I can use to sage each of my vintage pieces before shipping them off, that would be amazing. So yeah, so this is what we're shipping for her today. We have to go get some shipping stuff. But I have to make my packaging label and my thank you thing that I want to go in the inside of her package. And eventually I'm gonna go ahead and once I get everything started and going, because I want it to be a low startup cost, like I said, and for anybody who's looking to start a brand and you want a low startup cost, don't start off going off and buying business cards and doing all that. Like, literally just start from scratch and do everything from your computer. I moved y'all over here. So I'm gonna just do everything on paper for now. Eventually I'll start upgrading like my packaging, get my order my business cards and stuff. Since Miss Kiera was my first customer on my live, I actually am going to post the live video right here of her doing her transaction, like when we were on the live and how my live IG shopping parties go. So because she was my first customer, she was actually my only customer on that live, and yeah, she ended up buying the chain top. And I told her since she was my first customer that I would give her 10% off her next purchase, and she's actually a subscriber here on the YouTube channel too. So shouts out to you, Miss Kira. She said she's been following me since I was Miss Fabulous Teeks, and she said that I have evolved so much and that she's really proud of me. So I was like, thank you, boo. Thanks for being a part of my evolvingness, because it is greatly appreciated. So I take all of my payments through PayPal, and I did tell everyone that if they don't have PayPal, I'll also accept Cash App and Vimeo, but mostly I'm just doing PayPal right now. So once they send over their screenshot on my IG live, so basically what they do is in the IG live parties, I have everybody, I hold up the items and then they comment the name of the item that I call out, and they let me, it's first come first serve. So whoever comments first, that means they're interested in the item. They go ahead and take their screenshot. I have everybody email their screenshots over to the email timelesstakaravintage@gmail.com, and then what I do from there is I give everybody until midnight to make their payments, and before the item goes back on the market for other interested buyers. And then once I send that invoice, once I send you your invoice, you make your payment via PayPal. And then, yeah, that's how that whole process, the buying process works. It's really easy, really simple. It's all my items are free shipping, and I'm doing priority mail, so 2 to 3 business days. And yeah, that's about it. So I am doing priority mail, but I'm going to go ahead and do her packaging because I don't have like I'll eventually get like a mailing machine and all of that stuff, but right now like I said, I'm just starting from using what I have, working what I have, and that's what you guys can do. You can work with what you have at home. It just makes the process a lot easier. Alright guys, so I had a little setback. So usually I would edit like my flyers or like anything like packaging stuff, like any like little thank you little notes or anything that I want to put in my packages. I usually either edit those on Microsoft Word or Adobe, but for some reason both of my programs are acting up right now, so I had to find another route in order to be able to print off this packaging slip that I want to put in my package for Kiera. So I decided just to use Canva, which is actually where I made my my computer just went dead. The struggles. Yeah, so I'm using Canva or whatever, and I'm about to show y'all what it looks like once I get my computer turned back on.
If you're marked,
I'm listening to a motivational Michael Todd on Facebook. I was listening to like a motivational speech of his. But yeah, so let me show you guys what I'm doing. So I just put my logo in the middle and I'm putting thank you for shopping. Yeah, just using Canva, and I'm probably gonna put like I'm put thank you for shopping. Like, this is the one that I made for my this is the one that I put inside of my merch shop. So I put thank you for your order. We would love to see how you rock your items. Post a photo with hashtag TAKARAONEA to be featured on our social sites. See you at the top. So I'm probably going to say we would love to see how you style our items. We would love to see how you style your items. And yeah, I'm probably going to put something similar to this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to put on my Canva. So let's see. I need to go to text. Yeah. So why is it not doing it? So I'm gonna go ahead and type this in real quick. We would love how you style your items. And I need to change the fonts to match. I don't know if I like that font. I don't know what font I want to use. Alright, y'all, so I need to get ready to ship off her thing, but I did finish the thank you flyer that I'm going to put inside of her package. It just says, thank you for shopping with us, timeless Takara vintage. We would love to see, well, should I put thank you for shopping with us, or thank you for shopping timeless Takara vintage? Maybe I should get rid of us. Thank you for shopping. Nah, I like thank you for shopping with us. And then it say timeless Takara vintage. We would love to see how you style your items. Post a photo with timeless hashtag timeless Takara to be featured on our account. Join our week, and I wanted to put a reminder to her that we are still doing more weekly lives, and there will be more new arrival drops, so that'll give her a reminder to come back and tune in with us. So I'm putting join our weekly live shopping parties to shop more new arrivals. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that in the inside of her thing, and she does have a 10% off code that she can use next time she shops with me. I'm actually just gonna save that in my notes, or in my I'm gonna save her email and everything like that, so I know that she does have 10% off. I'm definitely gonna remember her because she's my first customer, so I'm gonna give her that 10% off. That is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually about to go upstairs and print this out, and then I'm going to print off her name and address. I don't want to put her stuff on camera. That's personal info. So yeah, but I am gonna do that, and then we're gonna head to go get the packaging and then head to the post office. Alright, so I'm upstairs and I just use the printer to print this out on my computer. I was gonna print out her address and stuff like that, but like I said, you guys, my Microsoft Word is acting up for some reason. I don't know what's going on. So I'm not about to let that discourage me, because like my Microsoft is acting up, and my what's it called? And my Adobe Photoshop, so I don't have any other thing to type out her address. So I'm just gonna write it out on a sheet of paper, because I'm doing priority mail anyways. So I'm gonna write out her address on a sheet of paper, and when I get to the mail, to the post office, they're just gonna put a priority mail sticker over it anyways. So we're just gonna go with that, and I just gotta go get a poly mailer to put her item in the poly mailer. So yeah, like I said, if you have roadblocks, it's all trial and error. Just try different things. Don't let it discourage you from getting out the package. So let me go ahead and print this off. I don't know why so many different things are happening right now. I was gonna do this last night, but I wanted to be able to document and show you guys me doing this. So that's why I waited till today. But I'm definitely behind on time, because I was supposed to been had this out. It's okay. It's all good in the neighborhood, you know. Okay, so my label is printing out now. Well, my thank you flyer is printing out now. And like I said, you guys, this saves you a lot of money. It saves you a lot of time. As you build up sales, you can start investing more into your packaging, but just start from what you have at home. This says I'm out of paper, but I'm not. I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, start from what you have at home and just personalize it, because people are going to love to see, and they're going to love once you upgrade everything. So this is the flyer that I'm going to put. I don't know why it's printing out 3 times, but it's okay because I'm going to have to use these anyways. I guess it's telling me that I'm about to get 2 more sales. So yeah, but this says, thank you for shopping with us, Thomas Takara. We love it. This is really cute, really simple. I'm just going to slide it in her order. And like I said, it's right on paper, but once she starts shopping more, she's going to see me upgrading my packaging and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to start with that. It's still personalized and branded and everything like that. So really simple, really easy, and really low cost effective. So I'm about to go downstairs, and I need to go again to go get some packaging stuff, and then I'm gonna come back and package her order up, and then we're gonna go to the post office. I'm glad I have some tape already because I was gonna have to buy that. So yeah, let go. Alright, you guys, so I am at the post office. I had to turn my car on because it was a little bit hot, but I'm at the post office. So I did go into the post office and I got the priority mail poly mailer. So I'm just gonna put her order right in here. I'm gonna see how much the weight of it's going to be. The shipping for priority mail starts at $7.25, I believe they said $7.25, and that's fine with me because, like I said, she paid, what was it, $19.99 for the item plus free shipping. She's gonna get it within 2 to 3 business days. So this lady is over here. I got y'all on my phone too instead of on my camera, so I can set y'all up. So I'm just going to put this in here. And I guess I'm just going to tell them, I don't know if I can write this out, but I'm just going to tell them the address or whatever so that they can create this stamp, because I didn't make a stamp myself. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it up nicely. Oh, I need to get my tissue paper. I'm doing all of this in the car. I could have did it at home, but did I get my scissors? Yeah. I had some scissors in here, but I think I took them out. Get my tissue paper. You can just use 1 sheet. Make sure you just have your item folded up nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 sheets of paper. And I'm just gonna use my tape to tape down the paper. And you can use tape from the post office. I'm just using my tape. I know somebody was like, why don't you just use the tape from the post office? I just bring my own tape. That's just, I already had it, so I just use it. That's just what I do, because sometimes I don't like sitting in the post office and doing all of that inside of the post office. People be nosy. I like to just package my orders at home or in the car or whatever. So yeah, do it the way that you feel comfortable doing it. And last time I came to the post office, I used some other man's tape. Like, he paid for tape. I don't even think they do though. They don't offer the free tape anymore, not that I know of. Maybe for priority mail, but last time I came, they charged for tape. And it doesn't have to be like super perfect. You can make it perfect, but just presentable. It. So when she opens it, she feel like she opening up a little present. You want to make your customers feel like that, like special, you know, like about their order. So yeah, like it's Christmas. And then we have that. Looks like I'm gonna put her thing on top like this. We're gonna slide it in here like this. Slide it in there like that. Close it up. And there we have the package. So yeah, I have her address on here. I wrote it down. I don't want you guys to see it, but I'm gonna have them type out her address. Then they're gonna put a priority mail sticker on here, and then we're going to ship it off. So yeah, Kira should be getting her package within 2 to 3 business days. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in ordering anything from me, I do ship off everything priority mail, so that's how everything's gonna work. So I'm about to go in here and ship this off, and then I do my live at 6 p.m. so I need to get back to the house so I can get ready for that. Then I'm gonna send her her tracking number as well. So yeah, let me take my boomerang for this, for me shipping her item off. Alright you guys, so we made it back to the post office. I have about 15 minutes before I go live. Right now I'm just taking my my tracking number that I got for Kira, that's her name, and I am sending her an email over, basically with sending her her tracking number right now. So that is what I'm doing. I don't want to show off all her information or anything like that, but yeah. So I'm just sending over that email for her before I go live, because I don't want to forget about her and then she's on live like, oh, this girl just going live and she didn't even send me no tracking number. So yeah, that is basically what I am doing right now. Let me show y'all. I'm doing her tracking number, and she'll be able to track her order through USPS. And make sure when you guys go to the post office that, ooh, sorry. And another thing I would recommend is when you go to the post office is to actually double check like your zip codes and everything like that, because I had actually accidentally written out her zip code. I like was off like a number, and the lady was like, I don't think this is the right zip code. So I had to go back in my email and double check the zip code, and that was a human error on my part, so the lady fixed it for me. But yeah, just make sure you're double checking like the addresses and the zip codes when you're shipping items off. And as well on my customers' ends, when you guys are purchasing your orders, make sure you guys are double checking your addresses and zip codes and everything like that, so I can make sure I'm shipping it to the correct place. But yeah, so they give you the tracking number. You guys will be able to track it. It says her package is going to get there. It's shipping to Indiana. And her tracking, and it says she should receive her item by Wednesday, August 21st, 2019. So, yeah. Ooh, and I'm typing in the wrong, see? I'm typing in the wrong thing. This ain't even her tracking number. Her tracking number is up here. I don't know what the heck I was typing in. This is another number that they gave me at the bottom, but her tracking number is up here. I don't know what I was doing. See? Human error. I be all over the place. Send me, or is it just like everybody at the post office be rude sometimes? They hate their jobs up there. It's crazy. I feel like it must be stressful up there. So after that, I'm also asking her basically if I can take her email. And I'm asking her if I can put her email on my mailing list, so that way anytime like I drop new arrivals and anything like that, she'll be like one of the first people to know. I can send her like an email. Yeah, she can just be on my mailing list, my newsletter. But I'm asking her first in advance before I just place her on the email list. I'm asking her if that's okay to add her on it. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send over her tracking number, email, and everything like that. And then I'm also going to go and make sure on the USPS thing that they are tracking, that her tracking is working. And I like to just check up on the tracking of items too, to make sure she's getting her item and that the post office is doing their job. Track a package, track the package, and yeah, it says it's in transit. So yep, yep, everything is in transit, and it says it should be there by Wednesday the 21st, like she said, by 8 p.m. So yeah, so that's it. So yeah, that is it for doing that. That was pretty much what I did today. Now I'm getting ready to go live. I'm actually about to put my camera on the charger real quick because it's going dead, and then I will let you guys see how I like set up my live and everything like that to go live for Timeless Takara. So yeah.